Hi everybody from San Francisco, California. We are here at Shopify Unite conference, and now I want to talk about the backups and how online stores work with the data and information. And I have a special guest here, Mike from Ruben. Hi Mike.
Hi Richard, how are you?
How are you? So great. So first question, Mike, tell me something about the company. What are you doing?
So we're doing e-commerce backups. And so not a lot of people realize that when you delete something from Shopify, it's gone forever. And so what we do is we store all of your data and all the changes to that data so that if you ever have any data problems, you can just rewind it back to the way it was 2 days ago, a week ago, a month ago, whatever happened.
Yeah, sounds really great. And tell me, what do you think, what's the most common mistakes that online stores do with backups? And
A lot of people don't, I think a lot of people are just shocked that Shopify doesn't have this built in already. So that's probably the biggest thing that we see. They call Shopify after something happens, and Shopify then recommends that they install our app to help them get their data back in the future. Common ways we see data being deleted, we see it from really three primary ways. So apps, misbehaving apps, where they might be syncing inventory or syncing data from one system to another, and that app has a bug in it and it deletes everything. We've seen that. We had one customer just 2 weeks before Christmas had 300 products just deleted in an instant, and we were able to recover his data. Employees who go in and delete things either accidentally, and then we've also seen actually employees who want to who delete things on purpose. And then actually one other thing we do see quite often is just people want to be prepared in case something does happen. So they might be giving access to their apps for another developer to go in and modify something, or a theme designer to go in and change the look of their theme. They just want to be protected in case something does go wrong with what they're doing.
okay, so what's the most, I would say, not popular, what's the main reason why online stores lost the data?
The biggest one by far is the apps, the misbehaving apps. So some developers built a bug or something has happened to their apps and it's disintegrated their stuff. Shopify in the UI itself tends to have confirmation dialogues that are needed before somebody actually deletes something. With the apps, there's no confirmation dialogue. If you have an app that has write access into your store, they can delete your entire store in a matter of seconds. And that's probably, I'd say, the biggest one that we've seen so far.
Yeah, sure. Okay, and what do you think about the new functions and products that Shopify announced on this conference?
I think it's an amazing conference. I think we've had like a fantastic few days here with so many amazing people doing some just amazing stuff. We've seen new APIs that allow people to extend the functionality of Shopify, build on top of it, and bring the buy buttons into more channels. What I think we took away from a lot of the conference was just how pervasive Shopify is going to be in the future. It started a few years ago as just this little e-commerce hosting your online store. It's now becoming a critical part of your entire business. It's becoming your online store, your Facebook store, your Twitter store, your point of sale inventory management system. And so it's becoming pretty much the most important thing to run your retail business. And I think that's the one thing that we took away from the week was just how pervasive Shopify is getting and how they're expanding so quickly and giving opportunities to entrepreneurs to help them build their businesses.
Oh, great. And how do you see the future of e-commerce? What do you think? What will happen next 5 years?
Well, I think the number of channels is expanding immensely, right? We talked about that here. They've got, Facebook and Twitter, and they were saying Pinterest. Pinterest a few years ago, they would never have it didn't even exist. And so the number of new channels that are coming out to where you want to be putting your stuff onto that particular channel, I think is a tremendous opportunity for Shopify, because it's a real pain point for store owners to have to be able to manage, my all my social media and maybe my online store, my physical store, and any other places I want to be online. So I think that's the expansion of the number of channels is probably a great opportunity for Shopify, because having it all come back into one integrated system will allow them to be the center of the distribution of all their inventory and stuff like that. So that's sort of what I see in the next 5 years.
Great. So thank you for your time. It was Mike. And thank you for watching this episode, and see you soon. Bye.